So in today's video, we had just finished a very long day in the field. It started to rain. The storms in that part of the country can get really bad very quickly. You saw that in one of the prior videos. And this day we had pretty bad storms just like that. We got back into camp and several tents were blown over. I think that the conditions were just so bad and we were so hungry that Dr. Habib made the decision to drive a couple hours to the nearest town so that we can get some food. When you see us, we're not wearing, there's no makeup, there's no hair, we don't look that great because we're diggers, and this is what diggers look like when you're in the field. We got into this restaurant, the owners let us in. I can only imagine what we looked like and or smelled like, dinosaurs. Owners were very kind people. It was a wonderful meal. And at the end of the meal, while we were sitting around, we started talking, and Dr. Habib began to ask some questions. We kind of went around the room there a little bit. And what you're about to see is one of the questions that he asked. I think there's something meaningful there that we can learn from this.
Ken, so here's my quiz question for you. So we're talking about vitamins tonight.
Okay.
We had some fish on the menu, right?
Fish.
Yeah. And sometimes you get your fish fresh, but sometimes it's been frozen first.
Oh shoot.
And there's a
This
vitamin.
is a good one.
And there's a vitamin that's normally quite abundant in fish, unless they've been frozen. If it's frozen thawed, it's almost entirely absent. Which vitamin is that?
Is it a vitamin or a mineral?
There's some minerals that can be gone to, but there is a vitamin on the list. So
We're looking for a vitamin.
Yes.
I'm a doctor, I'm supposed to know this. So for fish, you guys can help me.
What vitamins
Somebody
are
can Google this
normally
and
in
help me.
fish? Let's just list the vitamins that are in fish.
Fish, well we know fish has a lot of protein.
What about goldfish? They're orange.
Vitamin A in fish?
Maybe
No.
some.
If it was a
but that's
goldfish,
not the one you're looking
it's
for.
orange.
So we'd probably guess vitamin A and vitamin C.
But
He might not be talking about goldfish. Ask Mike. I don't know. Which fish are you talking about, Mike? Any fish?
Any fish.
Any fish. I know that B vitamins are temperature sensitive, so I will have to guess B vitamins.
That's it. B vitamins. Yeah.
I almost didn't get
Nicely
that
done.
one.
There you go.
Okay, good.
Exactly right.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So-
Sure.
Back to one.
Okay.
Action.
So,
So I got it right.
yes.
That fish contain vitamin B, or the B vitamins when they're fresh, but when they're frozen, you lose the B vitamin content.
That's right.
Okay,
Yeah.
go
Very
ahead.
good. So, but then the question is, why would that be something I've been exposed to? And it's not something actually that most physicians would need to know. Ken is particularly
I got that one
knowledgeable.
on pure luck.
He deduced that you knew they were temperature sensitive. He knows his chemistry, but most physicians wouldn't have to deal with that because usually their patients aren't relying on fish as their B vitamin
true.
source. But some animals
Oh wait,
do.
let me say one more. Usually B vitamins come from the fresh fruits. Fresh fruits.
But some animals don't eat fresh fruits, they only eat fish.
Yeah.
And so veterinarians have to know about this problem. And I used to work for these aquariums, and I worked with the veterinary staff, and we had to supplement vitamin B in any of the diets of the animals that were eating fish because the fish were always frozen.
There you go. So then the take-home point is if you have a pet that eats a lot of fish, or pet food with fish meal, or
Well, it would be
whatever.
particularly for aquarists who have carnivorous fish, they feed frozen fish too. Or potentially some aquatic reptiles like turtles.
Okay.
I have a turtle at home, for example, that eats primarily fish.
Okay.
And I get them frozen, so I have to give it a vitamin B supplement.
Oh, very interesting. Okay, so for all of you turtle owners, make sure you give your turtles vitamin B, or the B vitamins. All right, so it was a pretty interesting video, seeing us in a restaurant, doing our thing, being spontaneous. We learned from today's video that if you have a pet turtle that needs to eat frozen fish, or you're feeding it frozen fish, that you'll also need to give the turtle vitamin B, or B complex vitamins. Because when you freeze fish, take them out of the freezer, the B vitamins that were in that fresh fish are no longer present, no longer active. And turtles need them. Now, what do people need? People need B vitamins too. You heard me say that B vitamins, or at least one of the sources of B vitamins, is fresh fruit, fresh raw fruit. But are there other places where you can get B vitamins? Of course there are. Are there other foods that have B vitamins? Of course there are. If you want to just rush into it, go ahead and search the internet and find the answers that you need, or you can wait, be patient, and in one of the upcoming videos we'll address each of these different topics. We'll teach things like what we taught today, fun and interesting, but meaningful down the road. Until next time.